And I'm very pleased now to be joined by graduating St. John Sea Dogs forward Sam Povorozniouk. And Sam, a tremendous season for you, your only season in a Sea Dog uniform. Take a look back for us at 2015-16.
It was a huge season. Went a lot of ups and downs, a lot of fun, a lot of good things happened. It's a really big season for the team and myself personally, and I think everyone would be really proud of what we did.
Tell me about the playoff run. You get into the third round. Unfortunately, things didn't go your way against Shawinigan, but tell me about the playoffs.
The playoffs were great. I think we had an outstanding first round against Bathurst. I think we really came together, and I think we had an even better second round against Cape Breton. We really came together as a team, missing a few key guys, with injuries and suspensions, things like that. But, we just worked hard and showed everyone what we have. Shawinigan, we didn't get the bounce we wanted, but, we still played hard, worked hard, and, we left it all out there.
Heck of a season for you as well. You led the Sea Dogs in goals with 39 in the regular season and led them in goals in the playoffs as well, and we're leading the postseason in scoring at one point too. Tell me about your season.
It was my best season I've had so far, but I couldn't have done it without everyone in that room, including the coaching staff and every single player on that team. I went out there and worked hard every night, and it all paid off.
You and I talked before about coming here, not knowing anything necessarily about the players or about the league other than the fact that it was part of the CHL and you had played 4 years in the Ontario League. So, you had familiarity with at least the level of play. But has St. John met or exceeded your expectations, not only the organization but the city as well?
It's a great place. I didn't expect to come into such a cozy, I guess you could say, environment. I was telling everyone, it really feels like a family in that locker room, and even outside it, it seems just to be a great place to go. You feel comfortable here, and it did exceed my expectation. You
mentioned the guys in the room and that characteristic, the close-knit group that has been mentioned by a number of people. It really was a group that and is a group that was tight almost right from the get-go and got even tighter as the season went along, right?
Yeah, you walk into that locker room and you feel like a group of brothers from the start. And as the season went on, you really do start to feel like you've been here for a long time, even if you haven't. And we really are a family. That's one reason we came so far this season. Everyone used to count us out and say, they don't have all the skill and all this and all that. But we're just a close group of guys. We work for one another and we have each other's back out there, and that's the reason we got this far.
So what are the big highlights that are going to stand out to you when you sit back and look at this season?
Obviously getting to 40 goals is something really cool and something that was different and new, and I know it's a big milestone. So that's that stands out to me. The crazy nights we had at Harbor Station, Game 7, Cape Breton, that was something that was a lot of fun. Or rivalries with Moncton where you can't hear yourself think in the building, and there's little things like that. It's great plays out on the ice. Fun in the locker room. Just all of those little things you'll remember when you look back at it.
So now 5 years of Major Junior are over for you. Has that kind of sunk in now?
I think it's still sinking in a bit. It's something that's kind of hard to think about at the time. I think it's something that's not going to sink in until I guess summer's over and next year begins. You always think you're coming back, and it still feels like that. But you take your time and you let it come in when you want it to.
Hard to realize that once training camp rolls around, you'll be somewhere else. You won't be in a CHL rink.
It's weird. Like I said earlier, you go home every summer and you're coming back to the league. Whether it's the OHL or here, I knew I was coming back to the CHL. So packing my bags after this next summer, and wherever I go, it's going to be a different feeling and an odd feeling, and but I'll be ready for it and wherever I got to go.
Do you know what you're going to do yet?
Not sure yet. Every little kid has a dream of playing pro, but wherever it is. So hopefully myself and every guy in that locker room can make it there one day.
So what are you going to do over the next little while? You're going to take a break and try and rest and recuperate, let the body recover a little bit, and then get into off-season workouts?
Of course. I think everyone needs to take a couple weeks off. Just let your body heal and get it back to 100%, and take a few weeks off, get ready, and then start training again, start skating again, and get myself ready for the next season.
Pretty hard to leave that group in there, though, isn't it?
Yeah, the guys, we have meetings today and all that, but it doesn't seem like anyone really wants to walk out of that locker room yet. You kind of want to spend every last minute with each other.
You going to be watching from afar next year when the core of this group is back once again to battle into the postseason and beyond?
Yeah, of course. I'll definitely keep track. I'll obviously talk with them and communicate with them, and I'll definitely watch and see what happens. Really, this group leaves something with you. You really, you stick with them through everything, and I'll definitely be keeping up to date. I want to see them win it.
What do you think of the group that's left here? I mean, all the guys are going to be a year older, year bigger, stronger, faster, and it's a pretty big group that can come back and be a part of it. So what do you think of that group's potential?
I think they have a lot of potential. They're all getting, like you said, they're going to be older, going to be stronger, going to be better, faster. And not a lot of guys are leaving. So, I think if they do exactly what we did this year, and if they stick to the plan and work hard and know what they can do, I think they really have a shot at winning it.
Povo, congratulations on a great season and a great career. Enjoy your summer.
Thank you.